Hello everyone, I'm Patrick Cumming here with Mr. Steve Scott here for the boys varsity final at the Blackburn Tournament 2018. We have Worcester Academy versus Vermont Academy.
Should be an interesting game this afternoon here in the boys' final. Both teams coming in off of impressive victories in their semifinal matchups. Vermont Academy took care of Proctor, and Worcester Academy took care of Gould Academy from Maine. So should be interesting to see exactly what winds up happening here. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll bring you all the action here on Oski Vision Television.
Starting lineup for Worcester Academy, we have number 3, Jordan McAllister. Number 5, Quest Harris. Number 24, Matt Corey. Number 30, Mitch Doherty. And number 33, Judson Martindale. And on the side of Vermont Academy, we have number 3, Eve Travis. Number 5, Hill Joshua. Number 11, O'Neill Thomas.
That's Thomas O'Neill. Yeah.
Number 24, Bajin Shudu. And number 4, Samir Torrance. Worcester Academy wins the tip-off. It's back to Harris. Harris to Doherty. Doherty to McAllister. Back to Harris.
Harris had a real good semifinal game against Gould.
Worcester Academy will find the first point of the game.
Nice spin move by Doherty right there.
Now Shidu with it. Oh, almost gets stolen by McAllister, but Vermont is able to retain it. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as Eve has it. Oh, in the corner, doesn't quite get it. Not a good shot from Shidu. Now Travis has it. Here. No. Harris has it. Over to Doherty. Doherty for 3, off of the rim. And Samir will get it.
That's a nice cut there by O'Neill on the play in. Gets fouled, is going to go to the line for 2. Or check that. It's going to be out of bounds.
Bounded by Horace all the way out to Shidu. Shidu, oh, almost gets stolen by Worcester. Worcester will end up with it. Harris now driving up. Oh, it's stolen back by Eve for Vermont. Oh.
A little hot mustard on that pass right there. All the way over top of the Vermont player hitting the back of the wall.
Martindale with the ball over to Corey. Corey to Harris. Harris back to Doherty. Doherty to Harris. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Doherty goes in for a layup. Doesn't quite get it. It's off the rim and out. Now up. Ooh. And Shidu misses
Sprung
it.
on that 3. McAllister's going all the way to the basket and scores. Great play by McAllister all the way end to end. Kisses it off the glass and in and picks up the foul.
Shot is up. Ooh, off the rim. Vermont will get it. Torrance now.
He was quite impressive in his game yesterday against Proctor. Torrance was.
Oh, Eve has it. Ooh, off the rim.
And those threes were going down for Vermont quite easily in the last game, semifinal game.
Harris with it now. To Doherty. To Corey in the paint.
Corey took a little extra
Travel.
step on there as he tried to make his move.
Inbound by Shidu. The Torrance now. Back from Eve. Torrance has it going in. Draws the foul. Goes for two.
That may be Doherty's second. Not sure about that.
Doesn't make it.
Seems like both teams are a little tight here in the early going.
Sub by Vermont, number 22.
McEachern is in.
Vermont makes the second shot. Harris now with it. Doherty into Corey. Ooh, back to Doherty. Oh, bounced off. And Torrance will get it. Pulls up. Oh, makes it.
Nice floater there by Torrance. Pulls up over Harris. Ill-advised pass by Harris. And Evie scores on the layup, and the foul is on McAllister. That's his first.
Ooh, off the rim. Vermont gets the rebound.
Got to do a
Out to
better
Eve
job on
again.
the rebounding action like that. Can't give up a
Oh, stolen by Eve. And Vermont can't quite get it.
and then rebounding action. That foul is going to be on Torrance on the rebounding action. It's a cheap foul to get for Torrance. Both teams not taking care of the basketball, turning the ball over, throwing the ball away. Worcester Academy last couple times has given Vermont the opportunity offensively.
Harris with it. To Doherty. Doherty in. Oh. Torrance ends up with it. And Eve will make it a layup. And brings them up by 3 now.
Nice crossover by Doherty. Nice crossover.
Great layup as well.
Doherty there scores. I think he has either all 6 points for the Hilltoppers or at least 4 of the 6.
O'Neal gets it, goes in. Doesn't quite get it. Rebound won by Worcester.
Good.
Harris has it.
Good defense by Corey there, stepping in, bothering the shot. Oh, nice job by Martindale going on the baseline. Gets the hoop and the harm. O'Neal picks up the foul for Vermont.
We have a sub. Shidu's coming out for number 30.
These two teams are evenly matched, it looks like. So it should be a great ball game throughout the course of this contest for the 12th annual Blackburn Invitational Basketball Championship.
Foul drawn as Vermont will go to the line. It's up off the rim, and Doherty will get it. According to Martindale. Martindale now with it. Harris. Harris out to McAllister. McAllister to Doherty. Doherty, Corey, back to Doherty. Oh, Doherty for three. Bounces off the rim. As Torrance has it. Oh, stolen by McAllister on a pass. Goes in.
That's going to be a charge on McAllister. No basket.
Unlucky there.
And McAllister's now out of the ball game. Probably, I think he's got 2 fouls. And Randawa is in.
Randawa was a great three-point shooter. Could definitely help this Worcester Academy team get more.
I think he had 4 or 5 in the semifinal against Gould.
Ooh, under the basket.
Nice pass there from McEachern into O'Neal for 2.
Ooh, tries to go in, but it's stolen. Passes it. Oh, great layup. Now Worcester Academy's down 3. Corey with it. Harris now. Doherty out to Corey on the wing. Ooh, off the rim.
A little strong on that 3, but a good shot. You got to take that when it's open.
3-point shot by Eve, doesn't quite make it.
And a good 6-0 run here by Vermont gives them a 5-point lead with just over 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Harris in the rebounding action underneath winds up picking up a foul on the shot. He's going to go to the line for 2.
It's up, makes the first one. Sub here, Martindale and Corey off. Or just Corey off for 22, Dylan Lean. Makes the second one. As DeSante Bowen's going to come in for Quest Harris. It's almost stolen off of Eve. Eve goes in. That's the layup.
They've been making nice contested layups and drive penetration.
Oh, 3 up. Off the rim. As Vermont gets it.
That's his shot. He's got to knock that down when he's open.
Torrance with it. 3 doesn't quite get in. Bowen over the line. Line dirty.
Traveling is the call on Martindale. Martindale goes in and puts it into the rim, and Torrance does it all, right?
Yeah.
Not only puts the ball in the basket, but fixes the basket as well.
Yeah. Great player, Torrance there. Inbound by Vermont. Torrance with it. Torrance cross, up for the 3, makes it. Worcester down to 8.
Actually, that was Basco with the 3 ball from the corner.
So off the rim. Now another 3-point shot. That's also off the rim. Sradawa gets the rebound. Timeout called by Worcester Academy.
Both teams seem to be feeling each other out, and it seems like Vermont has found a little bit of their stroke, playing both offensively and defensively a little bit better. The 3 ball in the corner, the drive penetration, absorbing contact, making baskets. What does Worcester Academy have to do here to get?
I think Worcester really has to start making those threes to really step it up and make it closer.
Yeah, get more opportunities, as well as taking care of the basketball probably a little bit better than what they've done. They seem to be either throwing the ball away, getting the ball tipped, not really clean, and then being able to handle the pressure when it does come time to make the shot.
They also really need to get those rebounds in.
Yeah, rebounding the basketball, especially on defense, is a critical component to limiting Vermont's opportunities.
Back from the break, Worcester is going to have the ball. Martindale to inbound it into Bowen. Bowen back to Martindale, over to Lyon. Lyon to Rama. It's off the rim.
Long rebound
Bowen
goes to Worcester.
For 3. Ooh, makes that.
Definitely needed that basket. That long rebound set up Bowen for that 3 in the corner.
Martindale almost gets it on the ground. And then foul call against Vermont.
Good job by Randawa to step in and take that charge along the baseline. Torrance goes out for Vermont, and Eve comes in. Bowen thought about the three, takes a step in closer, tries a two, and misses that.
Off the rim, Worcester gets the ball. Over to Bowen now. Bowen and Doherty out to Martindale. Martindale's trying to go in.
Oh, nice.
Great layup.
Nice bank shot there by Martindale. Those contact and scores. Cuts the lead to 3. Worcester on a 5-0 run here. That's travel. Doesn't get the call.
Ooh, 3 off the rim.
Long rebound chased down by Worcester. Nice play into Doherty, and Bowen winds up with the nice layup on a receive on the pass from Doherty.
Vermont passing it around now. Looks like he's trying to go in close. Foul called. As O'Neal will go to the line.
Foul's on Martindale.
Makes the first one. Subs here for Worcester Academy as Josh comes in, as well as Corey. Makes the second one. That brings him back up to a 3-point lead. With 6 minutes left. Bowen now with the ball. To Raldawa. Back to Corey. Ooh, tries to get into line, but it's stolen. Torrance now in. Ooh, it's off the rim. Torrance can't quite get it. Line. Ooh, out to Eve now in the 3. Travel called against Vermont. Corey gets it. Back to Bowen now. Rondal with an open 3. Uncontested. And drains it!
Wow, that was a deep 3 right there, BJ. Drains that 3. Ties the ball game up at 21.
Five minutes left. As Vermont's passing it around.
And we get a foul called here on a pick off the ball.
Corey inbounds it to Bowen. Bowen to Corey. Into Josh in the paint. Josh puts it in with an easy layup, and Worcester Academy's now up.
That's one of the few times that Worcester Academy has been able to get the ball inside and score. Lean almost picks that pass off, and it goes off of him out of bounds.
And out to Torrance.
Torrance really hasn't touched the ball a lot. Now he's going to launch a 3. Good rebound by Bowen.
Corey with an open 3 and makes it.
And just like that, Worcester goes from down 3 to up 5 with 4:15 left in the first half, 26-21. Great job defensively by the Hilltoppers, giving a little bit more pressure. The insertion of Josh into the lineup may have paid some good dividends.
Yeah, now they can definitely get those high rebounds. And that would definitely help them on their defense.
A little bit more size in the interior. They were getting beat in the interior early on with easy baskets by Vermont. Now maybe Josh will be able to solidify that inside and give them some presence. And then hopefully, he scores every so often. That would be nice.
Yeah, he definitely has a great ability to go up and make great layups.
This game definitely has lived up to a little bit of the hype of the best two teams in the tournament playing for the championship.
As we come back from the timeout. It's like Vermont will have the ball. Inbounded to Torrance.
A little full court pressure by the Hilltoppers, man to man. I don't think Josh wants to be out there. He likes to under the paint.
Yeah, he's a great player
in the paint.
Foul called against Bowen.
And that's going to put Vermont to the line. O'Neal will go to the line for a 1-0. One and one. Not two shot foul. 1-1.
What's up? Makes it. Makes second one. That brings us to a 3-point game with just under 4 minutes remaining.
In the first half.
Yeah. Corey now pushed out to line. Line into Bowen. Bowen now with a great layup.
Good take by Bowen there. Hung in the air. Kissed it off the glass for the two.
Up for three. Doesn't get it. Josh gets the rebound.
And Vermont just doesn't seem to be firing on all cylinders with their three-point play.
Line now inbounds it to Bowen. Almost stolen by Eve. Josh back to Bowen. Bowen in. Ooh, just can't get enough height on it.
Torrance seems to have not been involved in the game of late. Now he takes it over and he's getting a charge call against him here. As Torrance picks up the charge. Good play by, again, it's his second charge taken Randawa.
Eve and Torrance are out now.
No, Eve's actually staying in. Torrance is out.
He's going to go for the line for a 1-and-1. Bowen now. Bowen, excellent free throw shooter. Makes the first one.
We're going to have a sub here. Doherty's going to come back in the ball game, replacing Corey. Good job by Matt Corey, both defensively and offensively. Hit a nice three.
And Bowen makes the second one as well. Another sub on the side of Worcester Academy as Quest Harris goes in for Lyon.
Harris has been sitting down for an awful long time in the first half, so hopefully a little fresh legs. Going to give a little bit more energy to the team with the last 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half.
Off the rim.
And then you have Josh in with Doherty, so you have two big guys in the game at the same time.
Ooh, gets stolen from Josh now. Going in. Can't quite get it. Oh, they keep it inbounds. As Eve is able to make the layup.
Nice play by Vermont. But Josh.
There's Josh now. In close. And draws the foul.
Good move by Josh right there. He was able to gather himself and make the basket and get a foul called. So he's going to go to the line to make it a traditional three-point play.
Makes it. As now Martindale comes in for Radawa. And Torrance comes in.
Didn't know how long they were going to let Torrance last on the bench. They don't want to lose control of this game. They're down 8 right now. They don't want to fall too far behind. Torrance is probably their best player, one of them.
3 off of the rim. Worcester Academy retains the rebound. Doherty now with it. Almost gets stolen from him. Josh with it. Josh the foul as well.
Josh again with a nice turn. Lefty. I don't think they understand that he is left-handed. Nice turnaround, nice move. Gets the hoop, gets the harm, goes to the basket, goes to the line for complete another three-point play. Wow. This is definitely not what you're expecting from
a little bit of confusion there.
The inadvertent horn right there. Play's going to stop, and it's going to be Vermont ball because Vermont had gotten the rebound. So they're actually looking to put time back on the clock right now. So now got it up to 1:13. As the clock had run inadvertently.
Here with the ball. 1 minute left in the first half. Pass. Oh, Harris steals it. Up the court. Doherty makes a great layup there.
Nice pass by Harris. Drew O'Neal and laid it off to Doherty for the 2. Ball's on the ground. Guys scurrying for it, and it's going to be a tie-up ball between Doherty and Cook. And the possession arrow is going to stay with Vermont.
job from Vermont here.
So Vermont's going to put the ball in play from the baseline.
Two off of the rim.
Harris goes up high for that rebound.
As Martindale fakes it. Oh, gets blocked. Going down. Great pass from Vermont. Ooh, they do make the layup. 15 seconds left.
Looking for the foul there, didn't get it. And now Worcester will hold for the last shot.
As Quest makes the rebound.
Makes the shot.
And
And great flurry of activity by the Hilltoppers to end the half.
we'll be back with the second half.
We'll talk a little bit about the half before we go to break. 39-27, Worcester Academy's up by 12. What do you think?
Definitely, Worcester has gotten back in the second quarter of the game.
The insertion of Quest Harris towards the end of that half, we talked about that as he came in the game. What kind of impact did he have?
Oh, I think he really allowed them to get those rebounds better with that incredible jump that he has.
And energized and a steal plus a nice dish off. So, it's been a real good opportunity for the Hilltoppers to extend that lead to 12 in the first half. Now we're now at halftime, and we're going to take a break, right?
Yep. We'll be back in 10 minutes as the game resumes. Welcome back from the break, folks. We're here with the second half starting in just a minute. Mr. Scott, how do you think the game's been so far?
Well, I think the game is as advertised. Both teams are really good at a number of facets of the game: offense, defense, three-point shooting, rebounding. The difference, I think, was that last 3-4 minutes of the first half, where Worcester Academy was able to extend its lead 39-27. And now we'll see how the second half starts here with the ball being in Worcester Academy's hands to begin the game, or begin the second half, I should say.
Worcester Academy starting their second half with the same starting lineup that they had of Quest, Harris, Jordan McAllister, Matt Corey, Mitch Doherty, and Judson Martindale.
And McAllister had been really quiet. He picked up a couple of fouls early, so he hadn't really been a factor in the game yet.
He didn't come back much in the second part of the first half. Long pass. Harris has it. Now Doherty. Doherty into Martindale. Martindale makes it.
Nice pass by Doherty on the drive to Martindale. Worcester Academy starts where they left off with a layup inside.
Oh, Vermont has it. Played it a bit long. Torrance gets it now.
Nice battle between Harris and Torrance here. Both play really physically, good ball handlers.
Martindale doesn't get the charge well. Martindale makes it.
Nice spin move by Martindale. Tried to get the flop by Vermont. Vermont, now the official said that was a flop. And Martindale spun well and made the basket.
Playing on a 3-point. Oh, never mind. Oh, Martindale gets it. My bad. Doherty gets it. Harris into Martindale now. Martindale just doesn't get it.
Martindale's been finding himself underneath the basket alone and unable to get the reverse lay in, but gets the foul and will go to the line for two. And we now have a technical foul called against Torrance. He's obviously not happy with the officiating, and he wound up saying something he shouldn't have said. He gets the technical.
It's not good. Torrance is a very strong player for Vermont.
So Martindale's going to go to the line for two.
Makes it.
He's going to get two. And then we're going to shoot the technical fouls. And I believe then it's going to be Vermont basketball.
Martindale gets it. Oh. McAllister's taken for the...
So Martindale sinks his two for the foul on the shot. And McAllister's now going to the line to shoot the technicals.
Makes it. Makes the first one. Second one's up. Makes that one as well.
And just like that, Worcester Academy, who had a 12-point lead, now has a 20-point lead, 47-27. And we're really only a minute and a half into the second half.
Looks like Worcester Academy will have the ball.
And Worcester Academy gets the ball after the technical foul.
Harris now. Harris over to Doherty. Oh, Corey in the paint.
And Corey gets loose underneath. No one sees him, and that's going to cause Vermont to call a 20-second timeout. Great look by Doherty underneath to Corey.
As the timeout is called.
And as we're sitting here, we almost got run over by a fan trying to jump off of the bleachers.
Yep.
I tell you, it's a dangerous sport being a commentator every so often, isn't it?
It is. You never know if the ball's going to come at you either.
That's happened to me a couple of times where the ball has started to come at me, and I'm like, oh, all the equipment, protect the equipment. Get your hands out. Deflect the ball. So you never know when that might happen.
Always got to be ready.
That is true.
Vermont now going up methodically. Torrance still has the Eve now. Eve going in.
And that foul is going to be on McAllister. McAllister picks up the foul. On the drive, it's going to be on the baseline.
Ooh, just can't get it. Worcester gets the rebound. Harris now with the ball. Over to Doherty. Doherty goes in. Oh, passes out to Martindale. On the wing to Corey. Corey with an open three. Oh, just can't get it. Puss makes a huge jump for it, but just can't get it. Torrance tries to go under. Oh, Vermont just can't get it. Gets the rebound. Foul called.
And a flurry of activity under the basket. Good job by Corey to disrupt the fast break and almost turn the ball over for the Hilltoppers, but the foul is on Doherty, I believe. Sending O'Neal to the line.
Just doesn't make the first one. Second one's up, and it's good. Corey now with it. McAllister to Harris. To Doherty. Over to McAllister again. Ooh, great pass into Doherty. Worcester Academy, Vermont Academy ends up getting the ball. Foul call against Worcester as Vermont also gets the basket. It's off the rim.
So we had another inadvertent horn. That's the second one of the game. I've known that clock operator for probably most of his life, and he's done a real good job for most of the time. I don't know exactly what's going on right now.
Maybe it's just the nerves. Harris with the ball over to McAllister. McAllister to Martindale. Corey, now Doherty's in. Ooh,
jump hook doesn't make it. Tough shot there.
Torrance now with the ball. This goes in. Oh, back out onto the wing. And it's knocked out of bounds.
Good play by Corey to knock that ball out of bounds. Most of the time you're going to get a foul called on that, but he avoided contact.
Torrance to inbound it. Tosses it to O'Neal.
Martindale's going to get the foul on the reach-in.
Sent to the line for two.
Coach Sullivan's seen enough, and
you get the first switch of the second half with Martindale coming out for Bowen. Harris with it. Now we're going up. Over to Doherty. Doherty to Bowen. Back to Harris. Over to Doherty. Into McAllister. McAllister's up. Makes a great shot.
That's a real strong move by McAllister into the paint. That foul was on Bowen for the block.
Torrance now passes out to Eve. Eve for three. Ooh,
in
around
and
the
out.
rim and out. Travel called an O'Neal.
Well, that ball from the corner looked like it was going in. Went in and out, rattled around, bounced out.
Harris with it going up. Harris drives in. Great reverse layup. Oh, O'Neal draws the foul. As well as makes the basket. You will go to the line.
And you can't take a play off. You score a basket on one end, and then they turn the ball and move the ball back down as quickly as possible. And as you turn around, they wind up scoring a basket, getting a foul, and misses the foul shot.
Harris fakes the pass. Calls for Doherty to go in. Goes to Bowen. Bowen makes a great shot. Short.
Everybody didn't seem like anybody wanted to play him on defense. And then they backed off, and he just laid that nice floater in.
Torrance with it to Eve in the corner. Eve tosses it up. It's off the rim as Corey gets the rebound, but it's stolen again by O'Neal, and O'Neal will make the layup.
Good rebound action. Corey's got to come down with that, though. Josh is at the scorer's table waiting to come in at the next dead ball.
Doherty in the paint.
Nice pass by
layup.
Bowen to Doherty for two, and just like that, though. Oh! Bowen with the block. Makes the pass, hustles back on defense, and gets the block to prevent the layup. Great hustle. Worcester
Academy as Corey comes out for Josh.
Worcester Academy's opened up a 21-point lead here.
Ooh, fakes the pass to Bowen. Actually goes to McAllister. McAllister tries to go for the dunk. Just can't get it.
Wanted to do some emphatic statement there, right, with the right hand jam over two.
But instead gets sent to the line.
Goes to the line for two.
Makes the first one.
Almost see how Worcester Academy is starting to wrestle control of this game. Put pressure on Vermont.
O'Neal now has it. Going in. Tries to go up. It gets stolen by Doherty. Quest with it. Over to McAllister. McAllister can't get the dunk.
And now it's a serious. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. Thankfully, McAllister got up, and as you can see, he's walking around. That was a really scary situation as he goes up for the alley-oop from Harris, gets undercut, comes down, lands, it looks like, on his back and on his head, similar to the situation that the Celtic player had done the same kind of thing and landed awkwardly. So McAllister goes out to get checked on by our longtime athletic trainer Jamie Milley, and Radawa is now into the lineup to take the 2 free throws.
Makes the first one.
And when something like that happens, PJ, I don't know if you know this, but the team, when an injured player happens, Coach Sullivan has the opportunity to put in a player of his choosing.
O'Neal now passes it. Again, going around on the outside. Torrance gets it for 3.
And that's the first 3-point shot I've seen Torrance make in a long time today. And he may just start to get hot, and that could bring Vermont back into the ball game.
Harris to Bowen. Bowen to Josh. Josh to Harris. Harris passes out to Romod to Bowen. Bowen with an open 3 off of the rim. As Torrance will get the rebound and goes up.
Good foul by Sadawa. Or Rendawa, excuse me. That will put Vermont into 1-1 with just 11 minutes to go in the game. That's a quick amount of time to get the 1-1. And it looks like McAllister's back up, ready to go back in the game. Which is good news for all Worcester Academy fans and basketball fans. No one ever wants to see anybody get hurt. Remember, I don't know if you watched the opening game of the Celtics season last year when Celtics player gruesomely broke his ankle.
That's awful to hear. Looks like McAllister's back in for Ondawa. Torrance going to the line for a 1-and-1. Makes it, gets to take another one now. Makes the second one. McAllister now with the ball, passes to Harris. Bowen passes it to Doherty. As Doherty now goes to the line. Oh, never mind.
No, it's a foul on Torrance on the pass off. And we're checking something right here with the officials.
All the way back to Harris.
In the backcourt.
Bowen, Doherty teats to the face a bit, but is able to retain it. Now Josh back to Harris. bit left. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Bowen into Josh. Josh drives in.
Oh, nice move by Josh. Where's that coming from? That was an aggressive move right there.
Ooh. Foul called against Doherty there.
And that's going to send Torrance back to the line.
For another 1-1.
This is not what Worcester Academy wants here because the clock stops. Free points here.
Ooh, they don't make it.
Unless he misses the free throw. But you still want the clock to move. You don't want the clock to be stationary. 10 minutes left to go in the game.
Harris steps up from the three-point line. Doesn't quite get it. Doherty gets the rebound.
Oh, nice rebound by Doherty in between two Vermont Wildcats and makes the basket. It's going to bring us a timeout.
Worcester Academy up 23 with 9:40 left in the game.
It's interesting how Worcester Academy has been able to battle through the course of the game here, build a 23-point lead. It's been quite impressive. They've been able to get. I mean, look at who they've gotten points from, who they normally don't get points from. Josh Ogundela is been a force inside. And that last basket, takes it really from almost foul line extended down the lane, and you shouldn't be allowed to do that. That's not defensively what Vermont should allow to do, and yet he did it.
Also notice a lot less three-point shots coming here from Worcester. It's like they're just trying to play it inside.
Well, take it to the basket, cause some contact, and see what you can get out of that. And, I think that's a good strategy by Jamie Sullivan and his team. And obviously, it's something that they've talked about, and they kick out for a three every so often.
As O'Neill's to the line for 1-1. Makes it. Let's take another one now. It's up. And it's in. Harris with the ball now. After the inbound from Doherty. Harris over to McAllister. McAllister pulls up. Great off the backboard shot.
Strong move by McAllister. Nice to see him be able to come back and do that.
O'Neill now into Eve.
Good backdoor cut by Eve from the pass from O'Neill.
Harris to McAllister. McAllister, ooh, just can't get it. O'Neill gets the rebound. Oh, as it's bobbled. O'Neill
Body's on the
keeps
floor.
it.
We're going to have a jump ball. Going to go to Vermont. Those big, I don't know, what size feet do you think Josh has? Those big feet are doing a job on the floor trying to clean it up. All the sweat from the body's falling on it.
Eve inbounds to Torres. Torres for three. Doesn't quite get it.
And that foul was on Vermont's number 15, Nana Owusana Ane.
Bowen now. Into Josh.
And Josh is going to pick up a offensive foul right there. I don't know. Guys are banging pretty hard inside. That was a tough call.
Eve with it now. Over to O'Neal. Back to Eve. O'Neal to Nana. Back to O'Neal.
I don't know what that was. That kind of looked like a little pirouette.
Torrance with it. Kicks it out to Nana. Now tries to find a spot. Eve with an open three. Sinks it.
For Vermont really to have a chance here, they've got to cut the lead down to 10 or below by the 5-minute mark. But that's not going to do it if they're making shots like that.
Torrance to Eve on the wing. O'Neal's open on the wing for three off the rim as Rondal is going to get the rebound. He's just going to play it slow here, trying to waste time.
Yeah, no need to hurry to shoot unless you have an open shot, and then Bowen hooping the harm.
Bowen's going to go to the line. Donna is going to come out for Den. Makes the first one. Torrance with it now. Excellent moves. O'Neal almost drops it back to Torrance. Draws the foul. And gets the basket.
Doherty was just a little bit late getting there for the block. And now he's going to come out of the game, and Corey's going to come in, and Torrance goes to the line to complete the three-point play possibility.
Makes it. Worcester's still up 20 with 7 minutes left. Den playing close.
And now
Fouls Bowen. Bowen's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. Bowen, excellent player. I can't believe he's just a freshman. He's going. It's up. Makes it. And now gets to take another one. Ooh, it's off of the rim. Just can't make a second one. Tries to go in. gets the rebound and draws the foul.
Aggressive move by O'Neal there, all the way. Length of the court. Misses the layup, gets the rebound, puts it back in, and gets fouled.
Can't make it. Rebound by Torrance, though, and gets the 2.
Corey's got to come up with that rebound. Kind of can't lunge for it.
Another attempted steal by Torrance. Just can't get it, though. McAllister calls. Oh, goes up. It's off the rim. Now it looks like we have a... Den with a great play to have...
6 unanswered points, cuts the lead to 15.
Now Bowen's going to go to the line for another 1-and-1. As Josh comes out for Doherty, and looks like Harris is ready to come back in as well. Bowen makes it, gets to take another one now. And sinks the second one. Bowen and McAllister out now as Line and Harris come back in.
Lean's going to pick out the foul there. A little too much pressure. And now we're going to go to the line. This is going to be a free throw shooting contest from here on out, with both teams in a bonus.
Torrance makes it. Goes for a second one.
And you can expect pressure here after the made free throw if it's made.
Line with it now. Now Doherty. Doherty to Dawa. Dawa in a bit of pressure, just can't make the 3. Torrance goes in. Ooh, just can't get it.
Nice rebound by Harris. Worcester needs to really work their offense and get a good shot.
Harris passes to Rondawa on the outside. Back to Harris.
Harris looked at the 3 and said, no, I don't want the 3. I want to look and pass. And then a bad pass by Doherty.
Makes it. Taking us back to a 15-point game.
And now it's going to cause
timeout called by Vermont here.
Coach Pop takes the timeout. And as I said, it's going to be about a 10-point game. I can see the momentum changing a little bit, right? Seems like Vermont is starting to make a little bit of inroads into the Worcester Academy lead, which was as high as about 23.
Yeah, Vermont's definitely getting back here in this last part of the second half. I don't know if they're just lighting their fires soon enough.
Well, they still got 5 minutes left to go in the game, and in a game like this, 3-point baskets, you hit a couple of threes, all of a sudden it's under 10, and things become a little bit more crucial for Worcester Academy's offense to make baskets. Worcester Academy hasn't been able to make any baskets recently here, last minute and a half, and it's allowed Vermont to start to make baskets and cut into the lead. Now it's down to 15.
Coming back now. Eve going to the line for another 2. Oh. He has 1 now.
He had made the first one before the timeout.
It's up. It's off the rim. Doherty gets the rebound. Out to Harris.
5 minutes left to go. Worcester Academy up 15, 74-59.
Line in the corner. Ooh, off of the rim. Torrance gets the rebound. Passes out. Shidu on the wing. Oh, that's Eve. Eve makes the 3. Now we got a 12-point game.
Things a little bit more touchy here right now. Worcester Academy's got to do some good things on offense. Got to get good shots. Corey with an open 3. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, an open 3 or getting the ball to the basket. One and done is what Worcester Academy has been like for the last 5 possessions. And the foul is on Lean on a reach-in. Basket's good. Not on Rendawa, who looked like he was there for the charge, but the foul occurred beforehand with Lean with the reach-in, and that's going to send O'Neal to the line to cut the lead to under 10.
Makes it. Now Worcester with a 9-point lead. With just 4 minutes left. Doherty up and makes the basket.
That was much needed right there by Doherty. Nice move, power move into the middle of the paint. A little soft right-handed baby hook.
Oh, almost stolen. Gets back to Jen for a 3.
That comes up short.
This is it.
And right now, as you can hear, the fans are getting into a little bit as the bodies were on the floor. 20-second timeout. So, I mean, right then and there, I don't know. What would you have called?
I think we're going to stay with the call.
Yeah, I didn't see there being enough. Just because you go to the floor doesn't mean anything. And it could have been that you tripped over your own feet and fell on the floor on the rebound action on a box out. Mm-hmm. Just because you fall on the floor doesn't mean there's a foul. And with 3:33 left to go, the tensions seem to be getting a little bit high here, PJ.
This game is definitely heating up. Shorty set to inbound it. It's to Bowen now.
Bowen had entered the game here. Gives Worcester a 3-guard set with Lean, Harris, and Bowen. And now Lean loses the ball. And McAllister comes in for Lean. I think that's a good, smart move right here. You want a little bit of the veteran leadership of McAllister.
Eve with it. Tosses it to Torrance. Eve gets it back. Ooh. Good fake by O'Neal. O'Neal just can't get it. Goes up. Oh, stripped out. As Den gets it.
And a foul right there on Vermont. Two shots for Bowen, I believe.
Two shots. Den's out for Joshua. Bowen makes it.
Back up to a 12-point lead with just under 3 to go in the game.
Great drive in from O'Neal. Joshua fouls Bowen, and he's going to go to the line for another 2.
These are critical foul shots here to keep the lead at 12 and stem the tide.
Warren's with it. Now goes for a 3 off the rim. Harris will get the rebound. Up to Corey. Corey gets it for another 2.
Nice layup, nice look by Harris up to Corey for the 2. He was all alone calling for the ball. Finally, they saw him and gave it to him.
As Eve goes in and draws a
I don't know,
foul.
that may be Doherty's 5th. Yeah, I think that's going to wind up being Doherty's 5th. So Doherty's fouled out here with 2:05 left to go in the game.
That's not good for Worcester.
And let's see who Coach Sullivan looks to replace Doherty. I believe it is with Martindale, right?
Yeah?
Martindale is now back in the lineup.
Eve makes the first one. And the second one. It's knocked out of bounds off of Vermont. Oh, deep throw to Corey. Push out of bounds by Den. Den took a hard fall there. McAllister with it now. Drives in. Ooh, it gets tipped. But Martindale tips it back in.
Nice tip in by Martindale.
Ooh, deep three from Jidu. Out on the wing. Harris with it to Martindale. Over to McAllister now. Harris with it. Tries to go in. Bowen with it now.
And the Hilltoppers are trying to use all the shot clock here.
Eve fouls McAllister, and he'll go to the line. Makes the first one.
And stay with us after the game for the presentation of the championship trophy and the runners-up trophy, as well as the announcement of the tournament MVP and all-tournament team.
Looks like he just lost control of the ball there. Harris with it now. In the corner, can't really go anywhere. Timeout called by Worcester Academy. Worcester Academy back up to a 13-point lead with only a minute remaining.
And they've struggled here in the second half to close this game out. With Vermont, you got to give it up for Vermont to try and fight back and claw back and do everything it can. Cutting the lead to 9 at one point in time was getting quite nervous.
Yeah. But Worcester Academy has definitely been able to get it back. And they've really been able to get up inside and make layups.
Yeah, the poise in the presence of the Worcester Academy, veterans on the team, been able to hold off. I was curious as to whether or not they'd be able to stem that tide, and they were able to do that.
Martindale inbounds it to Corey. Corey all the way up to DeSanto. Bowen. McAllister. And a great basket made by Martindale.
And that should wind up doing it here, folks. 15-point lead, under a minute left to go.
Foul on Bowen, as Eve's going to go to the line for 2. Makes the first one. Makes the second one as well. Now Joshua is on for O'Neal. Harris. Oh, it's blocked by Torrance. Out to Eve for 3. Ooh, it's all the way around. 30 seconds left. McAllister with it. Goes in. Great layup. Eve for 3. Oh, Worcester Academy gets the rebound. And that looks like it's going to be game.
Gotta get it over. And that's going to do it.
Worcester Academy boys win the Blackburn Tournament.
And well earned victory here by the Worcester Academy varsity basketball team. Good all-around play. Stood out to me. Quest Harris really does a good job running the floor. But big contributions off the bench. You know, Josh Ugandela, tremendous opportunity for him, and he succeeded pretty well.
I definitely agree. Josh was a key part there.
Let's go to Mr. Riley, who's going to do the presentation.
Thanks, Vermont Academy, for making the trip down this weekend. Hope you guys enjoyed your weekend here in Worcester, where they should play some good basketball that'll prepare you well for the months ahead this season. So thank you very much. Congratulations to our Worcester Academy Hilltoppers on their championship run. And for those that weren't here for the first game, I'd like to just publicly recognize Tom Blakburn. This tournament is obviously named for the legendary coach who is with us here this afternoon. Tom was the athletic director here at Worcester Academy for nearly 3 decades. And as I mentioned at the girls' game in the championship awards ceremony, much of the things that we still do today athletically are a direct result of the impact that Tom Blakburn had on Worcester Academy. So Tom, again, thank you so much for all you do and for your continued support of Worcester Academy athletics. Thank you so much. Tom comes up from Cape Cod every year. This is his favorite tournament, and he wouldn't miss it for the world. And Tom, we're so grateful that you and Peg were able to be here with us this afternoon. So Peg, congratulations. All tournament team, 2 outstanding players from Vermont Academy, number 11, Tom O'Neal. Second all-tournament team is number 3, a byproduct of a Worcester Academy graduate down there at BC High School. Had a terrific weekend, Travis Evie. Travis. On the Worcester Academy side, 2 all-tournament selections. The first one, senior Jordan McAllister. Jordan. Our second all-tournament selection is a freshman, Asante Bowen. Asante. Terrific job. And our tournament MVP, Mitchell Darby. Mitchell Darby. I'd like our tri-captains of our basketball team, along with head coach Jamie Sullivan, to come out and receive the 2018 Thomas Blackburn Championship Trophy. Congratulations. One final thing, and I just want to note for Vermont Academy, as competitive as the games were and as hard as they played, this is a demonstrated class act here. And I want you guys to know that. So we thank you very much for your sportsmanship and for being in our competition this afternoon. We wish you the very best in the year ahead. Folks, drive home safely and enjoy.
All right, that will do it for us here at the Row Court on the campus of Worcester Academy. PJ, any last thoughts?
No, just thank you guys for coming. It was a great weekend. I hope to see you around sometime again.
And we'll be back for future contests as Worcester Academy basketball will continue throughout the course of the winter, and hopefully it might lead to a couple of championships. You never know, right, PJ?
Yep.
All right.
See ya.